I'm old enough to say these things. I remember when my grandma was 72 and she used to sit there and tell everyone what she thought about all the Jews. And they had to listen because she would have the Pesach and everyone would come to her Pesach.
Is this that Rosh Hashanah grandmother? The grandmother that...
Yeah.
So where was she was from... When did she immigrate?
When she was 15.
And she was like hardcore, like for Pesach, which is coming up, obviously. She would clean the whole house and all that.
Oh my God. Well, I would clean. I was
she
the
drove
oldest.
You fucking crazy,
No,
probably.
I was the oldest daughter and granddaughter. So who do you think did all the cleaning and the baking? I mean, she was old, but I helped her. She was so funny. She never wanted me to know how she made anything because she was so, I don't know what, she was just so Jew. She'd be like, I go, what do you do? So you put in this, she didn't measure nothing. It was all of the fingers. And so I was trying to go, I want to make that Kugel when I grow up. You'd think she'd pass it to her granddaughter, but no, she didn't want it to live beyond her. And it was so good. And so then she'd go, oh my God, go get me this. And while I would go get the spoon or whatever she wanted, she put in a bunch of stuff I couldn't see. And she wouldn't let us know. My sister and me were always mad. And she made the best salads when we were kids and the best spaghetti. We couldn't wait to go over there and have her spaghetti.
Where did she live again?
Her salad in Salt Lake. And then
she's in Salt
one
Lake.
time we saw how she made it. I remember my sister was a way better spy than me. And she goes, God, you know how she's making ketchup?
She recorded the whole, she knew how.
No, my sister would watch her because we knew she was cheating at gin. We had to sit and play gin with her all the time at her oilcloth covered kitchen table. And my sister goes, she's cheating. I go, she wouldn't cheat. She's froom. No, she's cheating. And we would say, and my sister goes, when the doorbell rings and she makes you go get it, she changes the cards.
Oh, that's great.
So anyways, when my sister goes, you know how she does her spaghetti? I'm like, what? She cooks the noodles and then she puts a whole bottle of Heinz ketchup on it.
She just pour Heinz ketchup on it.
Yeah.
And then
the salad was torn up lettuce and tomatoes with like half a cup of Hellman's mayo. And we loved it.
You're saying it wasn't that complex? Yeah, you were eating mayonnaise and ketchup. That's what you were having. You had salad with your mayonnaise and
I almost died
pasta
when I
with
saw
your ketchup.
that. But it was so good when we were little.
Yeah, because mayonnaise tastes delicious. You also gain a ton of weight. It's just like
we were all fat. She weighed 300.
Because every time you went to her, you had a bottle of mayo.
I know, it was so great.
Kind of what happens. It's
it
bad
was
for
so
you.
great.
I'm sure. I believe you 1,000%.
And her bagels, they were like this big. And she'd go, I don't know why I can't lose any weight. All I have in the morning is a little bit bread. And then you look, she like half a challah for breakfast.
That's amazing. You were close with her?
Yeah.
Wow.
She taught me a lot about Torah when I was little.
Oh, really?
She loved Torah. Oh my God. She was the head of Talmud Torah at our synagogue for Simchat Torah. She's the one that passed out all the Hershey's bars to the kids.
Oh.
I have it in my book. And she was so great because you didn't just get a Hershey's kiss. You got a gigantic Hershey's bar, every kid.
She was
wanted
the ultimate grandma.
No, she said, I want everybody should know, I'm doing a horrible accent. I want everybody should know the Torah is sweet. Torah study is sweet. So I have in my act that I go, I became addicted to chocolate.
Yeah.
You know.
It worked.
I think that was part of my Jewish, what do you call it? Persecution complex. Something to do with diabetes and Torah.
Yeah. How often do you learn?
Every day, all day. I love nothing more. Every day.
But you like Kabbalah, right? You were telling me?
I like Zohar.
Zohar.
Yeah, I like Torah. I like Zohar because it's an explanation of Torah. And I like all the stuff. I like other people's opinions and the way they understand and perceive it. Some of them are like, wow, that's whack. But wow, what a good point. Because everybody's a little good and a little bad. But you can put so much together to go like, I'm gaining strength and a bigger connection to the maker,
Yeah.
the source. It's a great feeling. I always say, being Jewish, I always say this to Gentiles, is so fun. If you guys even knew how fun it was to be Jewish, you would not even believe it. Nobody talks about how fun it is, but it is the most fun thing in the world. It's more fun than almost anything.
Yeah, I love Shabbat. I'm a big Shabbat person. I just made a dope meal, by the way, Roseanne. You'd be really proud of me.
What did you make?
Teriyaki salmon. Started off on. Wicked. Start there.
How did you cook it?
400.
Oh, in the oven?
Yeah.
Not wrapped in foil?
No, never
Just
wrapped in foil.
plain on a...
Leave it open. Glass
Okay.
tray. Teriyaki inside. Not too much teriyaki.
Teriyaki sauce on the...
Not too much. It's simple. It's not complex.
Okay.
The timing and temperature, though, is very important.
And very.
18 to 20 minutes. You got to be careful.
At what
400.
degrees?
That's the rule.
Is it a little moist in the middle?
It was butter. I'm not just saying this, by the way. I had a married couple over for me this past Shabbat and a bunch of other people as well. And she was not lying to me, and she told me that and my chicken soup. I made the chicken soup. Get yourself a man who can cook, guys. Just that one. All right?
It's true.
It's 100% true. But I'm not saying I'm going to be doing that when I'm married, but I can step in if I'm needed. That's really what it comes down to. If I'm needed, like I was this Shabbat, I will step in. But chicken soup, and this married woman told me it was arguably the best chicken soup she ever tasted. It was so fucking fire. I'm telling you. Oh, and then I did a roast.
Did you put bones in it, or how did you do it?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Okay,
yeah. You got it. But again, there's a lot of the chicken soup. It's a touch. It's a touch.
It is.
Yeah, it's a touch. You have to take it.
My grandma's, when she put it in the fridge and we come to heat it up, it was 3 inches of
the
schmaltz.
oil. Yeah, on top the oil.
But it was
of course it was good.
we'd take it off and put it on the challah and salt.
You realize, by the way, your entire childhood diet was ketchup, oil, and mayonnaise,
and
right?
and schmaltz,
And
chicken
schmaltz.
fat.
Yeah, I'm saying
chicken
right.
fat
Well,
on
it turns into that's the oil from the chicken, the
Yeah.
fat. But that's what you basically survived on. I'm just saying. I don't know if you processed
There
that
was
yet.
some lettuce in there.
Some lettuce. Okay, they threw in some lettuce to make you
Noodles.
feel good, to trick themselves into believing they were giving you super healthy food, maybe. No jokes. But and then I did a roast, French roast with
French?
mushrooms,
What do you
onions.
mean French?
It's called a French roast. It's a cut.
I never heard of
It's a
that.
cut. Yeah. Well, God willing, you'll come to me for a Shabbat meal one time,
Okay.
and I'll make a fire meal.
Okay.
And we'll get the whole community to join. How about that?
I'd love it.
Yeah, it would be incredible. People will flock in. So that was that. Oh, and then we did deli roll. I don't know if you're familiar. Potato kugel.
It's a deli roll where you
So
just...
a deli roll is basically not paste. I don't know what the right word is. It's like you know what kreplach is? Like
Yeah.
okay, so it's that, but deli, like wrapped with like
What's in it?
mayo and
Ketchup.
mustard and ketchup. But it's like a paste. It's wrapped in like a roll. And you basically have like, it's like a Subway sandwich,
Okay.
but with a paste, and it's really, really good. Yeah, it's great munch. Great munch. Do you smoke weed at all, by the way?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So
Why do you have some?
I don't have on me, no.
Oh, okay.
I do. When you, God willing, if you ever come to my house, I can give you. That's for sure. I'm not a big smoker, but sometimes before Shabbat, especially if there's a good meal cooking,
Oh, yeah.
before Shabbat, I'll have a hit. Trust me, everything it tastes fucking amazing. It's
Yeah.
like, and it's 100 times better. So sometimes I'll do that, and so that was the meal. Yeah. Did I cook anything else? I don't know, but that was the basic menu. Oh, and then a cholent. Familiar with cholent?
Yes.
How could you not? Right?
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's very unhealthy, but
Yeah.
still no. So I made a cholent. It was really really nice. And then just the family time is fucking awesome. People don't understand that about Shabbat.
Yeah, I love when people
It's the
like what
best.
I cook.
Oh, so
To
that's
watch them eat it is such a pleasure.
it is, right?
Yeah, after you worked real hard. I always burn everything lately, though. I forget I left it on.
I do that also, by the way.
I was making bone broth out of real bones, and I left it on for 5 hours and forgot about it. Took a nap.
How long is this supposed to be in there for?
It was probably 20 minutes to make it. I came in, the whole pot was black. The bones were black. The thing was like this thick with scum. And I'm like, you can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I got to get one of those. Well, I set the timer.
So I have a timer on my oven, which is great. And thank God to technology now, I could control my oven from my phone.
That's what my son says I should get,
Which
but
is awesome.
that's just too ridiculous. I can't even fathom that.
No, it's so simple.
That's
easy.
what he says, but then he's like, okay, you got to go in here and give this password and then push continue and then give another password, go push continue.
No.
Go back to home, go on here. I go, but I can't.
No. This is one-time setup. I can show it to you on my phone. I can turn on my oven right now in New York if I want to.
Really?
Yes.
But why would you? Nobody's there.
Well, I'm not going to. But
See,
I'm
it's
saying,
stupid.
I'm saying a theoretical. No, I'll tell you why it's not. Let's say this past weekend, right?
Yeah.
I'm in the office every day.
Yeah.
So the roast had to be in for 5 hours, right?
Uh-huh.
But when I leave,
That's like you could get a
at
crock
9,
pot.
well, it needs to go in the oven. That's what the recipe
Okay,
calls
all right.
for. So
you're, but wait.
and it needs to stop at 5 hours in.
So you got to put it in the oven because you can't just leave meat sit out for 5 hours. You got to put it in the oven and turn it on, right?
Yeah, you set the oven to 400. You put it in. I walked out, went to the office, and turned it off after 5 hours.
Okay, turning it off makes sense.
It's great. I mean, I don't have to come home because otherwise I have to leave in the middle of the day.
No, but you have to come home because you can't let cooked meat sit for the rest of the day or it's not good to eat. You
Oh,
can't,
yeah, but
you got to
it's in the
refrigerate
oven. The oven keeps it warm.
Get something on your phone that takes it from the oven to the fridge.
I hear that.
Then we'll talk.
I'm with you on that part. Okay, we have to invent that. I'll call Elon. We'll get Elon on this.